Hello everyone. Happy Saturday, guys. I hope you're doing well, and I hope that your Saturday is sunnier, much sunnier than mine. We have what you guys called dogs and cats, raining dogs and cats, and it's just dark. It's dark, and it's even hard for me to do my photography today because I have to use artificial lighting, but I hope you can still see me. And I am here to help you out a little bit. And today I got some practical advice based on the questions I have been getting. And feel free to actually post questions and things that you would like me to talk about next time. But today I'm answering about the holiday travel questions and concerns, somewhat logistics, somewhat relationship wise. So I would like to give you some good light on that. And one of my subscribers wrote me a letter about staying, he's traveling to Kiev and he's trying. I'm sorry, guys. Just a minute. Okay, so he's traveling to Kiev and he's curious what he should do. He feels like he has established trust and relationship with his lady as much as it's possible. Do online through Skype and media like that, but he doesn't know what's best in terms of accommodation, and he was trying to think, well, maybe he could possibly stay at her place. Maybe he should book some rooms in a hotel because they I think they go in some other city part of the time. So he just was so confused, and I thought there might be more people that would like to have a light on how to do that right, how to not scare away somebody that you've been in contact for so long. And meanwhile, I want to say hello, Michael, hello, Paul, and hello, Nassim. And of course, at the moment I'm making the videos, I'm getting bombarded with messages. So, guys, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the sound down. So, focusing. I would start with this. I think staying at her place, especially when you come for the first time. Hello, Jeremy, and hello, David. Well, David, you need to tell us if your relationship had progressed. That's what we need to know, because you've been a number of times in Ukraine, and were you able to take your relationship on the next level? Because that is what matters in your situation. Hello, John. Hello, everyone. So let me put some light on this. It is not always convenient if you kind of seen it as an option. It would be very uncomfortable for a woman that had never been with you physically together, because it will put you in such a huge amount of stress that you can't even imagine. Our women they are overthinking, they're trying to be perfect, she gonna be trying to think like what she will have to cook for you, then she will, because if you only met online, it means you have never been physically together, so she will be all concerned. Then another thing that all Ukrainian women are worrying is that their apartment isn't that great, and usually everybody, even if the building isn't nice, usually apartments are nice inside. So, even people who do not have a lot of money, they kind of put love in it. They find maybe some solutions to make it cozy and lovely. Thank you, Arthur. I appreciate that. You know what? I really like what John Finney is saying. Rent an apartment and don't presume anything before you meet in person. That is so true. Guys, I want to tell you, I actually learned from my followers, my men followers, that you are also very excited and worrying and all kinds of things. you're going through when you're about to meet the person for the first time. I thought it's only women. Now I know that it's men as well have, especially when you like somebody so much, when you connect with a person on all these levels, and here you're about to meet, that makes it this actually beautiful kind of adrenaline. It's kind of pleasure. It's kind of like a pleasurable excitement. It's not just pure excitement, but because you already, okay, maybe you didn't meet in person, but if you consistently were talking, if you consistently stayed in touch, if you consistently had you were able to talk about many things, not just weather and how are you doing, so then you kind of confident. I agree with what John said, but at the same time you're kind of confident, because if you would not have all these connections while you interact online, that relationship via online sources, media, it would die, because we are more likely to engage with someone in a real life than with somebody on the other side of the screen. It means that relationship, that connection, have something exceptional that you cannot find around you or haven't so far. So most likely, if you did have deep connection, great conversations, great laughter via Skype and all this other media, that you will have a wonderful time. But to make it more wonderful, take stress out of the lady. Just take stress out of the situation, because guys, cortisol is a very bad hormone and it stresses out women very much. So we'll take this out of the question. And another thing, a lot of you guys dating some ladies that have children, and that is another thing that it might be inappropriate. It could become appropriate later on if relationship develops. That's a whole different story. But at first, give her some privacy, and also have some privacy for yourself, because if you you might have time, because these feelings are so intense and things are so intense, you might want to have some time for yourself so you can digest all that. Hopefully it's all good kind of incitement and nothing else. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at your comments, guys, meanwhile. Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, Jeremy. I'm happy you find that insightful. Thank you. Good plan. Yes, finding a hotel where there is a good area and there are some places to eat and things like that. Thank you, Ulf. I appreciate that. So, all right. So now, let's say you have the hotel, you're staying in the city. First of all, it's just, all of it is such a thrill, it's just all pure excitement. And on top of that, you're planning maybe to go to another city where she also has to travel. So if that is taking place, you also have to be thoughtful. And the best thing you can do is to book 2 hotel room. Let's say you are going maybe some little resort or just a different town. By the way, it's a really good idea to go to a resort or different town, because she can get away from her maybe family, work, so she can spend more time with you. It would get much better results. Thank you, guys. I love the hearts. When I see the hearts, I know you're listening. So thank you. So in this case, you would be really a gentleman, and you would really take pressure off your shoulders if you could book 2 hotel rooms. And I will tell you why. You see, guys, in Western culture, men are very much more considerate on average, and even if you stay, how to say this, usually 80%, 90% of men will not push you into anything you don't want. I think it's been forming through the years and laws and everything. So in fact, men sometimes ask questions that they shouldn't ask, but that's another video. So I meant, some intimate questions that sometimes are ruining everything, but that's something that probably I'll talk about later. So Russian and Ukrainian women, or even all post-USSR women, have been all their life pressed. There is a sexual pressure all the time, or a lot of times, and I can tell you from my own examples, it's crazy. So you would go somewhere with somebody, you're having a great time, and half of the times there is this sexual pressure in the air, and it's, it ruins the fun. We as women, we need to build trust. We need to build feeling. The most important feeling you can give to a woman is the feeling of being safe and secure. And in United States, safe and secure often means the financial thing. But here, it's something different. Safe and secure, it means that being with you feels like home. That she can just relax. She can put her guard down. She can take her heels off and, curl on the couch, with some nice tea or wine and just sit and talk with you without worrying that you will take advantage of it when she is not ready. And when the woman is ready, she will give you a sign. The last thing you want is to hurry things. I'm talking right now about, I would say, 90% of women. Let me tell you, there is other 10% that they're kind of like an oddball. You won't have to worry about those things because they're going to take everything under control. They're very leading, and they may have like totally different, they're very open-minded when it comes to sex and things like that. So you don't have to worry about that. They'll take care of you. Sometimes they're genuine, and sometimes, unfortunately, they are the type number 4 that will kind of seduct you and then try to take advantage of you. So that's a different story. So now you do want to give the woman that feeling of trust, communication, and relaxation. And it can do really wonders when she doesn't feel pressed, when she feels comfortable, when just being with you is just so awesome. And I don't know if you guys would agree with me or not, but the person that you like, the person that thrills you, that you just feel this, you connect on many levels, you have best conversation and laughter, that you don't even have to have sex. What I mean by this, it feels amazing regardless of what you do. It feels totally amazing. It doesn't matter what you do, and at some point it will happen naturally, and it will feel like heaven, and it will just, the nature will take its course. You don't have to push anything or convince anybody or especially press anybody. There is this Colombian, I believe it's a Colombian saying, and it's called, when he wants is good, when she wants is great. And it's absolutely true. So the thing is, you might not even talk about this because it's kind of like a sensitive issue, but the woman would be scared and afraid often if you say, okay, I'm gonna book this room, if she's not ready, if she's not too comfortable with you yet. If you tell her, okay, I'm gonna book this room and we're gonna be staying that, you might even not mention absolutely anything, but because the way we grew up and because of our men sometimes taking advantage of our trust and presuming, just so you guys know, in Ukrainian culture, if you agree to go with a guy and have tea or hang out with TV or, I don't know, wine, anything you come to his place for without other people, it means that you are saying yes for intimacy. That's what, they don't say these words, but this means that you're saying yes. So if you offer that, she might take you wrong. And you don't want that. Somebody just commented that you don't want that to happen. Yes, it was Paul. Paul said it's too soon, will mess up everything. Very true. And especially with a person that truly works that you really want to enjoy what we call candy and flowers stage, because it will never happen again. It's the most sweet stage, and you know, I really wish that it never ends. If you ask me, guys, I think it should never end. But it's especially sweet and just fabulous when it's just happening. It's just so much fun. So Ulf, I can't really say what you're talking about here, but if it's a good video, by all means, guys, check it out. So let's see what else. Now, coming to a beautiful part. So guys, you have a chance to be that magic guy, you know, that miracle man, that knight in armor. And most of all, you're gonna be laughing, but we all, most of Ukrainian women dreaming about knight in armor. We read too many stories, and we are working hard on being that princess. And you know, we are dreaming about prince, and it's not about the brands, it's not about the you know, how expensive or cheap or whatever something else. It's about the bringing the atmosphere of celebration, of magic, of just all these beautiful things. And especially on holidays, I mean, how can you not have it when music is playing and there is, you know, I love Christmas, and it's just such a beautiful time. And I know, I'm sure most of you love this time of the year too. We talked a little bit about, somebody commented about commercializing or commercialization. You guys forgive me, you know what I mean, of Christmas. And it's definitely happening by the companies and stores, but we are empowered to have our own fun. And the things that you can do the best and the most is to create an atmosphere, you know, just an atmosphere of joy and celebration. And hey, if you come in not on the holidays, you're still gonna create it because you having a holiday, you know, because maybe it's Tuesday, but you having the best time. You know, the man that can take just create a celebration even without any official reason, it's something that we all quietly dream about. You know, that kind of magician that can just throw, it can be, maybe it's just one day, but it's a day when we don't think about our responsibilities, kids if we have them, things we need to do and stuff like that. It's a day when we just let go and we having pure fun. And both of you will recharge from that. And it's like, these moments will be forever in your treasure box. You know, I call it mental treasure box, when you put those most delightful moments. And I don't care if you ever took pictures of them or not, but you both experience and share them. That is something so beautiful. I think we are living for, to experience those pure moments of happiness and joy. And I have a very good news for you. A lot of Ukrainian women are very gifted when it comes to magic and joy and creating the delicious atmosphere and spirit and sparkles. So don't think that, oh, this is all expected from you. No. You can do it if you enjoy it, if you love it, if you want to be this, you know, little hero, magician kind of guy. And you will also see it the other way around. Sometimes maybe you need your spirits to be lifted up, or, you know, you both had a great time, and the next time she will initiate something and take you out for surprises. Let's say you come to her city and she will take you places, you know, she will create magic for you. Maybe she will, you know, make you magic dinner, or maybe she will take you out dancing, but she will, knowing you a little bit better, she will also create something so special for you when you can let go your life problems and all of that and just purely indulge and enjoy. Our women are amazing at wearing many hats, and one of the hats is creating magic. You know, you can make the most delicious meal out of regular food when you put love to it, when you put just happiness, you know, when you just do simple things, but when you put love behind it. So you won't feel that it's one-sided. I can tell you that with the right woman. But the only way to figure out if that's the right woman is to come and see her. That's the best way to figure that out. So, you know, who doesn't want to be, you know, the person that creates magic? Thank you, Badruddin. Welcome. Oh my gosh. That's wonderful. Billy's saying that he's right now. She says, Veronica, thank you for sharing your knowledge. I'm here in Kyiv right now and everything has gone great. Thank you. Well. We'll need to know more. Maybe once you're back home, feel free to write me a couple of words on how things are going. I'm thrilled to see that they're going well. I have another follower that right now in Kyiv, and he just snaps like short videos on everything. So I will definitely post them on this page so you can see just little tiny short videos, but they're just really adorable, and you can see the lights and celebration and starting over there in Ukraine as well. But let me tell you guys, I believe basically, you know, when you're with the right person, really every day is a holiday. Okay, so any last minute question, guys? I don't want to go for too long. I might do some more videos, some more live videos today, because again, I had to reschedule everything I planned for this weekend for the next weekend, because it's, I don't know if you can see, but it's like, it's super gray, and it's, I mean, it couldn't be more depressing. But you just still have to deal with that. It doesn't really bother me. Just the lighting isn't very good for pictures, because you know, with the fur pictures, the lighting is super important. No, I'm not going to Ukraine for Christmas this year, but possibly I'm thinking about next year. So this year I'm working. I have a lot of work, guys, which I love. So, but everybody who is going to Ukraine for Christmas and telling me the stories, I kind of catch on that beautiful mood. So feel free to do it. I feel like I'm there with you. So I'm happy for everyone that does go. I think it's fabulous. So guys, if you find my advice and my insight helpful, please share my message. I really appreciate when you do that. I really am. And some of you ask me about the VIP club. Please send me a personal message here on this page and I will tell you more about it. I do offer personal consultations, but I'm a little bit time pressed right now. So if you send me a message and you have something urgent and you send it to my email, askveronica2017@gmail.com. It's one of the emails I have. Just put the thing urgent and I will see if I get you in. If it's really urgent, I will try to help. But, you know, I will try to do my best, but I cannot guarantee, just because a lot of things happening, and some people, I have some of my followers and clients who had booked several sessions ahead, so I have to take care of them. And possibly that I won't be able to take anybody on the Christmas break, just because I'm planning to take a little bit time off. So I'm not sure about that, John. Oh, that's interesting. So, do you have a wife in Ukraine then? If that's okay to ask. I don't know if there is any tradition for child for Christmas. Not that I can say at this moment, but I will see if I can find out. So, okay. Something else, guys. I wanna show you something that I found pretty funny. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. So you can write some last minute questions, guys. Let's see. So it's just trying to find, there was something so funny. Okay, I found it. Okay, guys, so for those of you who think that I'm purposely ignoring you, or something like that, please don't think that. I'm just having a lot of things going on. Again, if you really have like life and death situation and you really need an insight from me and you want to book a session with me, just send me an email, and in name of the letter, please put urgent or urgent consult, and I will see what I can do. Okay. So I wanna share something funny with you guys. For those of you again who thinks that I'm like arrogant or I don't answer your emails or I'm a bad person, this just, I hope you can. I'm gonna show you a recording that I got from somebody.
Hi, Veronica. Wow. It is really hard to believe that this is you. Thank you very much to get back to me, even though that's quite late. It's been a few months, right? That's unacceptable. Being a public figure is a terrible thing, really. For your friends, I mean. Anyway, thank you very much. I'm really glad I'm hearing back from you, Veronica.
So guys, I don't know if you could hear that, but it's so funny. It's somebody who watching me, way across the world, and he just sent me an interesting letter, but it was something about the movie. It was just something interesting, but it was not about the urgent thing. So I wasn't able to respond, and it was several months. So please guys understand, when you send me a message, hi, how are you, or the weather is good, or this movie is great, I appreciate all your kind words. I want to tell you, I cannot answer everybody, but I appreciate your wonderful, inspiring messages. And this gentleman he has a incredible life story, and I loved it, but I just wasn't able to, answer. I think I was traveling, I believe. So yes, please understand that we are all human. So again, put the name urgent on a letter, and I will see what I can do. If you need my consult, I will see what I can do. So thank you guys so much. I'm always looking for your questions, and I hope that I gave you a little bit of a guide how to have a good time and how to plan your time in Ukraine with staying a gentleman and given the freedom. It's almost like life. Love is this butterfly. When you have your open hand and you let the butterfly land on your hand, it's just there. It's sitting there, and it opened its wings wide, and it's just joyful and fabulous time. But as soon as you try to close it, to close your hand, the butterfly will fly away and most likely will not come back. So be patient, be just your wonderful you, because most of men that I meet through my club and I read letters are always very considerate. And this one thing that we appreciate about Western men, being considerate and being respectful and giving us space, physical and emotional. Those are beautiful things that you guys inspire me with, and I wish you to have wonderful time. For those of you who are getting ready to go to Ukraine for the winter time and see your special person. So thank you so very much, everybody. I am so happy to see you all. That is wonderful. Maybe I'll do more Saturday when I can. I'm so glad, there is a part of me is happy that you were able to join. I feel always more energy when I record these videos, having you in the room, because I can feel it. It's wonderful. I want to say hi to my Ukrainian friend Nelly. Привет. Как дела? Thank you, Billy. It would be awesome if you send me some pictures. So, guys, thank you so much. Take your time, and if you have ideas on some crucial questions that you are stressed out about, just put them below in this video, and I will check them out. Thank you for the funny smiley face. It's letting me know you're not sleeping and you were listening. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your Saturday, and I will see you soon.